So I had a huge stack of hundreds of stickers, so just glad to get rid of them. Hello, glorious followers. Welcome to another studio vlog. This week, we're going to be doing some market prep. We're going to be doing some stickers. We're going to be making some decals. We're going to test out a new hack for printing stickers and much more. So stay tuned. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and thanks for joining me on my small business journey. Today, we're going to be doing some work on our checklist. So for this week, I want to get a gift basket done for the show for Saturday. We need to replenish some stickers that had sold out at the previous events and possibly make some new ones. I'm going to be using an 8-foot table at this event, which will be bigger than what we did for our last event that was a single table. But I do want to reconfigure a few things, so I'm probably going to do another test layout to make sure that everything looks great. And then it will make setup a little easier. And then I need to come up with another sign up item for email. So I'm going to be working on those today and trying to check these off this week. So like I said in my previous vlog, I'm off on Thursday and Friday for this week, so I will be able to get some stuff done that I don't get done during Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like I said, I do work an 8 to 5, so my prep work and my any time of downtime is usually before work, my lunch break, and after work's over, and after dinner. So hopefully I can kind of use Thursday and Friday to kind of tie up any loose ends, and I can get some of this stuff checked off my list early. So that way then I have Thursday and Friday to just kind of relax and actually enjoy a day off. But we'll see how that goes. So first I'm going to show you how I made some of my military decals. I worked on these last week, but I wanted to kind of show you a whole tutorial, and I didn't want to make the video too long last time. So what I did was I sat out and I sketched out some. I had a lot of people asking about getting military themed, and I did not have any. I had a generic dog bandana, but I did not have decals. And to be honest, kind of slipped my mind. I'm glad, I love when people give me feedback. I love taking it in and giving them what they're looking for. So I will be doing these for my upcoming show, seeing how they go, and maybe adding in some different ones. I'm trying to keep it as generic as possible because obviously Army, Navy, military, or Marines and Air Force and anything specific is copyrighted and licensed by the defense. So I don't want to infringe on any of those. So I'm keeping them generic as in troops, military, veteran, things like that. So I have quite a few that I made, and I'm going to show you and break them down in the videos. I did make one that was a proud military mom, family, and dad. So I have these ones. I have mom, proud military dad, and one that's a military family. And then I have these other two or three, three. I have one that is support our troops. I have one that my hero wears dog tags. And I have one that is love my vet. So hopefully you'll enjoy this part when I show you guys how I make them. Most of the time I'm always doodling in a sketchbook in some fashion, coming up with ideas and things that I can kind of execute. So I will show you how I take it from just a drawn out thumbnail sketch and do it into the computer. I'm going to show you how I do one of them, and then show you the finished ones against the sketch and see how similar it is to what we started with. So let's get started. the other thing I wanted to mention was my son came up with a really good idea, and it's one of those things that you think about, you forget about, and then you come back to it. And he had mentioned why we weren't doing mystery sticker packs. And I thought that was brilliant. So we worked on them this weekend. I have a lot of stickers that they're still great stickers, and I held on to them. I didn't want to throw them away, but they weren't perfect. And, you know, as a homemade, handmade business, everybody has their level of what they will sell and what they won't. And for me, most of these people are going to probably look at these and go, I don't see what's wrong with them. And there's little imperfections and things that I don't want it to be sold for my full price. So I held on to them thinking, okay, maybe I can give them as a giveaway at markets to kids or something. And he had said about doing the sticker packs, and I thought that was a brilliant idea. So I went on to Amazon and I found these little gift bags. They're perfect and on brand with my with the brown craft paper. It's got a little bit of a wax coating on it, but they're perfect 3x5 little pouches. And we made new stickers and put them on there. So I have them as little sticker packs. So they're 6, and we put them as B grade because they're not the ones that I normally sell. But these ones, I figured we could do the pack for $2. And there are 6 stickers in here. These ones are the ones that are laminated. And I found a better sticker paper that I didn't have to use the laminate on. So these ones have the laminate, or they cut a little bit wrong and they're not perfectly centered. So we have a nice little assortment. I have them all in a box here. We had about 37 of them. So we're going to bring those with us and try to sell some of those. And hopefully people enjoy the stickers. There's a mix of dogs and cats and some inspirational sayings and sports ones. And there's also some that I don't currently offer. I did them and just didn't see them, and nobody looked at them. So I just stuck them in the bag and kept them. So I had a huge stack of hundreds of stickers. So just glad to get rid of them. So we'll see how they go, and fingers crossed. So we're in my Illustrator program. So I use Adobe Illustrator for most of my outputting. These stickers are all placed on here with the white borders. And we're going to give this a shot with the sticker hack to get them on an 8.5 by 11 without the registration mark. So I was able to put a lot more stickers on here than I would normally on my, I think the Cricut size is it 6.75 by 9.25? So if you look at the difference here, you're probably getting another maybe 1 or 2 stickers on here, which to me makes a big difference if you're outputting a lot of stickers. So like I said, I have them all on here laid out. I left a little bit of a border just in case, because I'm not sure how my printer is going to handle doing a full to the edges. So I just want to leave a little bit to make sure that it doesn't get cut off. I sent them to print, and I set it without a border. So we're going to see how that turns out. And then I'll meet you right back here, and we will export this and get it into Cricut Design Space and show you how we're going to go from there. Okay, sticker sheet came out perfect. So I am ready to export this out. If you're doing this in something other than Illustrator, I'm assuming you need to export it out as some kind of PNG, so it only sees that this is an outline and that you're not printing and cutting it. So I'm going to do the export as, I'm going to save it as a PNG. I'm doing this as a test. So I'm going to export that. I'm doing it at 300. You probably don't need to, but we're going to give it a shot and see how we can test this out. So that takes care of that. And then I'm going to go into my Cricut, and I'm going to upload, and I'm going to find this file. And it looks good. doesn't have the background, just has the white around the, so that should be good. And then what you want to do is use the single layer so it actually just cuts the shape that you're putting in. You don't want it to be a flat graphic. So I'm going to hit continue on here. And then I'm going to hit upload. And then change this to be, actually I should get my dimensions from my Illustrator file. So when all of these are selected, I have an image size of, make sure that this is locked, and that should give me pretty accurate. I think it actually is giving me a couple extra things on here, so I might have to fix that. First cut is going to be to create the jig that she spoke of. It's just 8.5 by 11 and it's up to the corner. So we're going to head and cut that out of a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. And I'm super excited. I can't wait to see how this works, because this would be so much less time of putting every single image into Cricut Design Space just to cut it. And I already have it done outside of Cricut Design Space would be amazing. So let's give this a shot. We're going to send this to and take a look at this. Okay, so I print my jig and now I'm on to the layer with the stickers. So the border I added keeps it in proportion so that it lets Cricut know that I want to do the whole thing and it doesn't just zoom in real tight where the sticker cuts are. I want it to center it on that 8.5 by 11. So I have this set from my die cut stickers with laminate. This actually cuts through the stickers really nicely, and then I have more pressure just in case, because I know my blade can be a little tricky sometimes. So I have this ready, so I'm going to head and send this to cut and we'll see how it looks. So then what you don't do is you don't take the whole thing off. You're just going to take the middle portion off. And then this is going to be where you stick your 8.5 by 11 sticker sheet. So it will fit right inside your jig. So now Cricut thinks that you're just cutting the stickers. So I'll get this lined up and then we'll push this through. Okay, so I have it ready to go in. I am a little concerned because my sticker paper, I guess, is not 8.5 by 11. It's off by just a little bit, and it overlaps this way a little bit. So I don't know how that's going to result in the cut, but I've put it to the very top, on the top here and down here. So we'll give this a shot, put it in the Cricut, and see how it cuts. And here we go. Looks like it's cutting. I think we're off on that side. Yeah, I think we're going to be off a smidge. So it might be something that I might need to tweak doing it through Illustrator like the way I did. But once I get this fixed, I think this is going to make a huge difference. But yeah, I'm going to stop it so it doesn't ruin all the stickers, because then I can cut the rest of these out by hand. But that's what we got on this one. So it's a little more on the bottom here and way too tight up here. As you can see. So I think it's because my paper isn't truly an 8.5 by 11, but still it's worth looking into tricking it. So I might keep trying at it and see how I get this to work. But yeah, I don't want to waste cutting the rest of the stickers when I can do them by hand. But pretty darn cool. Hello and welcome to Monday. We had our event on Saturday. To give a recap, it was not what we were expecting. So we had 7 sales, which really wasn't all that great. We spent $35 for the table fee on there, and we didn't make our table fee back until well after lunch. The event ran from 9 to 2. Just didn't seem to be as much foot traffic, and a lot of people were commenting on that. I think that there was another craft show in the area, so that could have had an effect on it. We're, as small businesses and craft businesses, are, seeing some of the heat from, being an election year, and a lot of other factors are involved. People just aren't spending as much on things that aren't food, with budgets being tight and all. So overall, we did make, like I said, we made some sales. We had a lot of nice people stop by and comment on things. The one thing that I was surprised, I have a dog bandana, and I will put it up here, but it is Squirrel Patrol. I sold out of that one. That was one of the very few ones that I had 2 of, and both of them sold at this event. Like, people came by and was like, "Oh my God, that's totally my dog." Which was awesome. I love hearing, the sayings, or something is a perfect fit for them, so to hear that their dog is loves squirrels, and that was a perfect fit for them, it made me happy. So we did that, and then in some of the downtime, I did some sketches on some new stickers. So we were brainstorming between my son and my husband and I on some, new things to add to the shop. So we were pretty excited about, sitting there and doodling and coming up with some cool things, during the downtime. So there was a stretch after lunch where nothing happened, and then there was another influx of people coming through. So we had some people stop and get stickers. So at this event, it was dog bandanas and stickers that did the best. So you also see in this vlog that we tried the sticker hack with the cricket. I still have some work to do on there. I think I need to revisit and go back to the drawing board. It's very close, very, very close. So I was pretty impressed that I will be able to make it work. I just need to do some tweaks. And so once I do that, then I will share with you how I made it work. But I will also link her video, so that if you wanted to give it a try and see. I think the problem for mine was I had too many different, like her video shows one design over and over, and mine were rotated and kind of fit like how I would need it. So I think I need to adjust based on my conditions, not necessarily what she had. So I'll give that a try, and we'll try it in another video and see if we can get it to work. But all in all, always happy to do a show. I mean, for me, like I said, there's never a bad show. It's just, getting out and seeing people and getting my name out there. And we did have a lot of people stop by, enter in our giveaway. And, I did see an uptick on my website of people stopping to see what I had to offer. So I'm hoping that they will keep me in mind for Christmas shopping. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Hope you all have a great and glorious week. And I will be dropping my next video next week. No shows coming up until the day before Halloween. We were invited back to Smoky Bones for another pop-up event, which will be a Halloween one, which we're kind of excited for. I think it'll be kind of cool to see everybody dressed up for Halloween for happy hour. So I'll take you guys along for that one. But for this week coming up, we'll probably do some more prep for, replenishing stock and some admin things. So I will, end the vlog here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.